Hi, my name is Ruan Lots, and this is my Bay Hill experience.
Hello, I'm Jan van Grienen, and this is my Bay Hill experience.
Now on the first tee, from BooYaa, South Africa, Johan van Groen. Now on the first tee, from BooYaa, South Africa, Juan Watts. Now on the first tee, from BooYaa, USA, Bradley Loings.
I'm having a great time. This course is phenomenal. My golf game is actually pretty big, so I cannot be upset by this at all.
One, you just landed in America. Where you are. Tense. Well, driving up there, it was just amazing, you know, getting closer and closer and checking out the scenery, how it changed, the houses getting bigger. You can see that there were more community areas, gated areas, and yeah, driving up there, the beautiful scenery of the trees is hanging over the road, and arriving to the parking lot of Bay Hill. We were all eager to check outside the car and, you know, to see what the course looks like. Upon arrival in the parking lot, elderly gentleman came up with a nice moustache and greeted us a very warm welcome, asked us if it was our first time. We literally jumped out of the car and couldn't wait to get our clubs loaded on the golf cart. The gentleman just took our clubs and put it on. He said, "Welcome, and hope you have a memorable stay." The warmth of the welcoming over there was just incredible. You could really feel the presence, the historic part of the Arnold Palmer Invitational that's been there. Bay Hill itself, beautiful, groomed, you know, even from the plants when you walk in, the plants look like they're almost fake, how beautiful they are. Noticing the Arnold Palmer big statue, we immediately had to take a picture. And yeah, of course he had to get a BooYaa hat at the bottom of his as feet. We didn't want to put it on his head out of respect, but yeah. And then walking into the Clubhouse, the beautiful retail store that they have, all the merchandise of Bay Hill, seeing different merchandise such as towels, flags, mugs, you name it. It's all got a legendary feel to it. You could feel the atmosphere, you could feel the historic presence that's been evolving around the big name of Arnold Palmer, and especially the beautiful Bay Hill.
Yeah, but then the bunkers come in play.
It's fine. From there to there, it's not even 150 yards. Safe. It's dry. That's all you want to listen. That was sensational.
Well, I don't know where to start. The whole experience was just phenomenal. From getting there to the end, what an experience. I think one of my most memorable moments in my life, and a day I will never forget, especially on the golfing front. But more than that, the history of being there. Just the way we were received from arriving there, just seeing the houses, the golf course, the excitement of actually playing a course like BooYaa was just amazing. The people, the way they receive us there is phenomenal. It's a private members only club, but the way they receive us is really, it's welcoming. You feel like you actually belong there. And most of the golf courses on that level, it's a very strict, uncomfortable vibe when you arrive at those kind of courses, but for BooYaa it was just amazing. The staff, friendly, from the old guy receiving us at the car, I remember the words, "Hello sir, what can I do to make your day feel even better, make you feel more special?" And that's the whole experience of BooYaa. When you get there, you feel special. They make you feel special. They give you the best treatment you can ever think of, getting to a golf course like. Just walking in there, and once again the staff welcomes you. They take your bag. They create a nice personalized bag tag, which I'll keep forever. If it gets old, I'll frame it. And then you pop around the halfway house. Get a hot dog and the famous Arnold Palmer iced tea. We had that, and popped over to the driving range just to see the special moment where they daily pack out a stack of balls in a pyramid, and they've got it fenced off with his name there. It's just special to see that they still honour Arnold Palmer. And a few bays left of Arnold Palmer. I thought I'll warm up. Swing was feeling good. And funny, it's nice to see that you get brand new Titleist Pro V1 balls to tee off with on the driving range. And if you play some of the other holes, hole number 9, and it's just right next to the driving range, and you see loads of brand new Pro Vs lying around. If it was South Africa, they won't be lying around. It would be in the bag playing your next round with. But yeah, there's balls lying all over the show, brand new Pro V1 balls, which is quite awesome to see. Yeah, I think that why also it's so special, close to my heart, because most of my adult life, I've been a sports agent myself. And the history of Arnold Palmer and Mark McCormack and IMG, that's actually where professional golf started. So between Arnold Palmer and Mark McCormack, they revolutionized sport as we know today. And if it wasn't for Arnold Palmer, we wouldn't have sat here, and sport or golf especially, being the professional sport it is, and the impact it's made on the whole world. Not just on the golf front, but any other front. Someone like Gary Player in South Africa, it's put our country on a map with golf. And Arnold Palmer himself, Arnold Palmer, Gary Player, Jack Nicklaus, that's the 3 names that pop up if you think of golf history. And out of that became the modern day Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, Justin Thomas, and those, Ricky Fowler, all those kind of guys. And on that point, Ricky Fowler, if I see BooYaa, I see Ricky Fowler. It's a colourful golf course. As you know, they've got the umbrella logo, and that you can see right through the whole property. If you start from hole 1, the house has got some of those colourful umbrellas on their patios. And just the friendliness. The golf course itself, Arnold Palmer actually, when he bought over BooYaa, he didn't change much. He just took the actual golf course and he made it into a diamond of a golf course. The same building there that he received when he bought it over in 1975, it's still the original building. Obviously they made a lot of changes inside and modernized the whole building. But the whole aura, if you walk into that building, it's just you can feel the passion and the love that Arnold Palmer had for the game. and that's why the nickname the King of Golf. If you speak to most people that's met Arnold Palmer, they call him the friend of golf. So he's not just a guy that played golf, made money out of golf. He actually left a legacy, and it was special for us to live into that legacy and feel the legacy left for golf. And for our brand, it's even more special because it shows that the same idea we have is to leave a legacy in golf with the brand of BooYaa. And what a place to start off our venture into America, playing by you. Yeah. Well, firstly, before you go into the locker, you walk through. The locker is actually a lower level. If you walk into it's like a restaurant kind of thing, obviously caps off. And just the rich history of the photos you see around there. It's from all presidents to celebrities to golfing legends. It's just all over the place. Ernie Els for our sake. There's a lot of photos with Ernie Els and Arnold Palmer. And it just shows you the photos he has there. He was friends with the whole golfing community. And I don't think there's a person in this world that does not like Arnold Palmer. Walking through there, seeing the photos, there was a guitar signed by Kiss.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm trying to remember what it said on there. It said for Arnold Palmer, not for as in F-O-R, F-O-R-E as in for golf. And Kiss gave him that guitar. That was quite cool to see. And then obviously the lockers, after we played, it was ridiculously hot. So we went down to the lockers, also members only, but they allowed us in. We spent some time there. And firstly I was busy dehydrating of all the heat. And Rick, the barman, he's worked there for I think over 30 or 40 years, something like that. He gave me a cold towel to cool myself down. And I had a stroll through the locker rooms, and it's quite impressive to see a Arnold Palmer #1 locker and the previous Arnold Palmer Invitational winner, locker 2. And there was a Darius Rucker, and all legendary golf players and celebrities got their own lockers in that change room. So that was quite impressive.
This is the famous hole 6 where Bryson DeChambeau went for the green. He's got just short of the bunkers on the right of the green there. We're going to do the BooYaa Bryson challenge, where each one of us is going from the same tee box, and we're going to see just how far over the water we can carry it in the same direction, just to give people an idea of just how truly magnificent that shot really was.
That's where he's aiming.
And that's where he's headed, just a little bit right of it, but this ball appears to be hammered.
That's so far up there, and now, to be honest with you, it's in the right rough with the hole cut front right.
And no one's having more fun, Gary, than DeChambeau.
Yeah.
Did you see what he did? Both hands in the air as if to say, you wanted it, you got it.
Yep.
It's probably one of the best drives you've had today. That's a little over halfway.
Go ball.
Oh, that wasn't terrible. That wasn't terrible.
It's high.
That's gonna go nowhere. Skip.
Okay, I'm gonna start off with the worst hole to end good. So definitely my worst hole was the 6th hole, the one Bryson DeChambeau drove over. First of all, the wind was against us. The wind was pumping from sort of left to right from the front, because you are heading you have to hit a serious draw or straight. After I tried to cover the water, my mojo was sort of gone by then. So I literally just hit it in the water again and tried again, and it went in the water again. So I had to, I lost 3 on that hole, maybe 4. But yeah, blacked out on that hole. That was quite difficult. I think Floyd and Brad played it pretty well. My favorite hole was hole 13, which is one of the shortest par 4s, about 290. If you hit a good drive, or you might get it into the water in the front. Since I just got a new driver, I was still testing it out, and I think it was one of my best shots, and I just landed it in front of the water, which was fantastic. Up and down from there, and it was fantastic. So yeah, I would say most difficult hole, hole 6, and best hole played for me was hole 13. But overall, I can't say that there's one bad hole that I despise. I wish really I could play it again.
Well, it felt like I'm teeing off at the Arnold Invitational, because just from being announced, your name, and being there, and walking the same path that some of the top golfers in golf history has made, that was incredible. But it was stressful, it was overwhelming. And then you walk onto the first tee and you have to try and tee off from there. And your hands are shaking. You're hoping you can play good golf on this awesome golf course, which didn't happen, by the way. But the experience was awesome. Teeing off on the first tee, once again, I was lucky enough to get a good drive in the middle of the fairway. And I thought I'm going to have a good day, but that's where it ended. 17th par 3, wow. Yeah, so we played it off the back tees where the pros tee off. We thought we'll give it a good knock. Our partner in the US, Brad, did a great shot. Myself and Ruan didn't hit such great shots, but it's quite a difficult hole. If I remember correctly, I had to play a hybrid. It was about 220 yards, if I remember correctly, at sea level. And I made a big ash of it. I didn't even finish the hole. So yeah, it's a beautiful hole, because actually it's a beach bunker, so it's not a closed bunker. The bunker actually goes into the water, and there's obviously alligators there, so you can't go and look for your ball. I had a few times that I saw many balls lying around in the water, and I thought, why don't I get it? But obviously people are scared of alligators. Not as aggressive as we know crocodiles, but still dangerous. Okay, that I've got a few. Best hole. Fifth hole, yeah. Yeah, I think my golf wasn't at my best on the day. I think I was just looking around and trying to take in what I can take in on the 5 hours I have in the golf course. So my swing wasn't at the best, but if there's one hole that I can mention, it's also a sort of a short par 4 on the course. I think it's hole number 5, just before the famous long par 5. I think I hit an iron shot down to the right of the fairway. Second shot on the green, missed a birdie putt and made a par. So I think that would be my best hole on the day. I would say my favorite hole on the golf course is hole number 15. It's a par 5, short par 5. I pushed my driver outright, punched it back into the fairway. If I remember correctly, hit a good 8 iron on the green. Once again missed the birdie putt and made a par. But it's quite a conceiving par 5. It's quite short, but it's misleading. Got a lot of water in front, a lot of stuff to miss on the right. But it's a beautiful hole. One of my favorite holes. So my worst hole was hole number 2. It's a long par 3. It slopes from right to left with a stretchy, long but short green. but long. I think I didn't get onto the green after 4 or 5 shots, so I busted out on there.
So Rowan, tell the people, where are we?
We are at Bay Hill, legend Arnold Palmer course. What an amazing experience. It's beautiful here. It's freaking hot, but freaking beautiful. Yes, I think that definitely bucket list was to play Bay Hill. The experience that I would take from there is something that I've never felt at any golf course. The history behind it, the atmosphere, the friendly staff, people really go out of their way to welcome you. So in my mind, I'll remember it as a respectful course, but a happy memory at the end of the day, and a place that I would love to go and visit in the near future.
The experience playing Bay Hill is definitely a bucket list. I've been fortunate to play the top courses in South Africa, and I must add, our top courses are right up there to fight against the likes of a Bay Hill. It's just the rich history, I think, that we can't match. The golf course was in good condition. They were preparing for their spring preparations for summer, so it wasn't on championship nick, but just the layout. It's really a difficult course to play. The greens are difficult. I think we had them at a slower speed what they have them at the Arnold Palmer Invitational, but it's still a difficult course to play. But my highlight of the course is just to walk around and know that we've seen Bryson DeChambeau drive over the water. We actually tried it on the same spot where Bryson DeChambeau played the shot, and I think we didn't get 3/4 over the lake. So that experience is, I think, on the 11th hole where Rory McIlroy played a 90-degree up the slope shot. I think Ruan had exactly the same shot he had to try and play. So those kind of stuff was my highlight of the whole day, is to remember the shots I've seen on TV, the shots of legendary golf players, and we were able to play on the same course. I think that was my highlight. And then the friendliness of the staff. That was something amazing. And I think it's something we can pull through to South Africa, and also pull through within our own business, is to get the hospitality thing going and make people feel special playing a course like that.
Hi, my name is Ruan Lots, and this is my Bay Hill experience.
Hello, I'm Jan van Greene, and this is my Bay Hill experience.
Hey, it's on fire today. BooYaa! It's on fire today.